I can see a brand new world, people living in the light. I can see a brand new world, people living in the Christ. I can see a brand new world, people living in the light. Let that light shine on me. Hallelujah! Let the light shine on me, Lord, that I can see eternally. Let the light shine on me, Lord. Let that blessed eternal light shine on me. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Jesus is the light. Did you know God created light so that we may know all about Jesus and about God, that He is the light? He is the light that exposes the evil in the world. Glory to Jesus Christ. Genesis chapter 1 verse 3. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Genesis chapter 1 verse 4. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. You know, light exposes things. You know that? It exposes the darkness. When I think of light, I immediately think of Jesus Christ, mentioned in John, the Gospel of John, starting with the verse ending up to 5 in chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, Jesus, and the Word, Jesus, was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. And did you know, as being a Christian, that you also are a light? You're supposed to be a light unto this world of darkness, exposing sin. Listen to the words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 5, starting with verse 14 through 16. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they might see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. That's why I like to call Christian beamers, holy beamers. They are to be shining their light. They're to be shining their light, their life, to others, that they might see you for who you truly are, and glorify God for your good works. Did you know that recently the Supreme Court struck down part of the federal law blocking trademarks for names or logos bearing immoral or scandalous images, including profanity and sexual imagery? The justices said in a unanimous ruling that the law violated the constitutional rights of designer Eric Brunetti, registration for his clothing brand FUCT, pronounces individual letters FUCT, and had been denied by federal tribunal. Now you say, well, who really cares? I know. Who really cares? But as Christians, we live a higher standard. The world can be making their rules and their laws, and they can allow vulgar speech and vulgar trademarks. But as Christians, we should live a higher standard. For it says in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 7, excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. And according to Titus chapter 2, verse 8, we are to have sound speech. For it says, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. And in Colossians, we know this great verse in chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. Yes, dear Christians, we are the light of the world. and we live a higher standard than even that which is guaranteed in our Constitution of freedom of speech. Glory to God. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I know you will, in Jesus' name. See you later. This is Larry Zorro. Goodbye.